Hello, and welcome to what will be the last part of Touhoumon World Link Revised, where I will be going through this mod's Pokemon League 2 Electric Boogaloo. Apparently, they have Elite Four champion. Apparently they go up to level 90, which means since all my entire team is at least level 90, means this shouldn't be really stupid. Right? Aim to be the best Bonica trainer, the Java Grand League. Many trainers have challenged the Grand League, but all ended in failure. I too failed to beat it. Why is Momiji here? Bow. Bow wow. This place is brutal. I lost at the last match and then got told I'm weaker than a Kadama. It's an outrage. Why are the trainers of this region such jackasses? Alright, here we go. Guarded by the Tories. Pio. Pio. Alright, first is old guy. So, do you have types, or you just get to use whatever you want, like every other trainer in this postgame? Welcome, challenger. I'm Ferris of the Elite Four. Few trainers are brave enough to challenge the Grand League, yet I sense great power from you and your Bonica very well. Show me the bond that you and your Bonica share. Why do you look like Wallace? What is this theme? No, it's the theme again. This theme is terrible. You made this. Why would you do that? Why would you make this the theme? It's bad. Oh no. Not the original, but this sound font does not work well with it at all. Alright, so yep, this is gonna be the final part. 5 trainers. I guess I can go ahead and explain this now while I have nothing else to talk about. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the normal version of the champion fight where he has up to level 90s. Apparently there's another version of that fight where instead of having up to level 90s, he has a full team of level 100 X Pokemon, or X Bonica, which are the special Bonica that you don't have access to yet. And the way you get access to one of them is you beat that bullshit fight, and he gives you one. I don't know how many there are, so I assume how many X Bonica you are, you have to beat that guy, his level 100 team, every time you want one of them. Sounds awful. So yeah, I'm not going to do that. But apparently if you do that, you get access to his house. And what's at his house? Sanai's at his house, apparently. And she's also a trainer with level 100s. So, not showing that. But it's a thing that exists. And there's also apparently a shiny NPC or something. I assume he can turn your Pokemon shiny. So that's neat, I guess. So that, yeah, that's a pretty cool prize. But still, I'm not doing that. A full team of 6 level 100 fuck you bullshit Pokemon. That sounds like something I'd rather not do, so I'm not going to do it. Genji, why are you just wasting my time? You should have died 4 turns ago, but here you still are. Yeah, this sound font does not go well with this at all. Should I punch some rocks? Punch some rocks. So I don't think this guy has a type, because like, unless Genji is a rock type, and I don't remember off the top of my head what your first Pokemon was, because it died so fast. So could it have been a rock type? I don't know. But he hasn't said anything about rocks, so I assume he doesn't have any sort of type theming. Of course, the magic stones are psychic, so when I look at stones, I think psychic Luigi. It's funny, this theme is so awful that me speeding it up actually is better. A Moko. Yeah, this part sounds fine. It's when it gets to the do. Yeah, that's when the sound font's like, we weren't made for this. Stop. Alright, you have Thunder Punch for absolutely no reason. Forgot about that. Thank you for not missing my 85% accurate liquidation. Letty should die to rocks because you're ice type. So it should be before 1 o'clock by the time I finish this. So I'd like to record at least one map of Fantasy Maiden Wars today because I haven't played the game in a while. And now that I've finished this, maybe I'll get to play it more. That's the only thing I record for a bit. Ugh. Ah! You're indeed strong, but can you handle this? Yeah, I don't know at all. I got some money for Christmas. Some gift card money that I can use for basically anything. Like those type of gift cards, or they're basically like, I don't know, like miniature credit cards or whatever. Debit cards were tough no matter the weather. So I could like look and see if there's any 2 games that I could use, I can get on Steam and maybe play those eventually? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know when I'll play a Touhoumon game again. Because I don't get... I've been kind of done with this game for the past couple recordings. So I'm not enthused at the prospect of playing another one anytime soon. But that's also the way I felt about Enhanced Reloaded. And I ended up playing this a lot quicker than I thought I would. Because I just had the urge to play Emerald. So I played this. So, you know, I say it's probably not going to be a while before I play another one, but who knows? Possibility it ends up being this year. But probably not anytime soon. Unless I get the very sudden urge. Remarkable, you are certainly a trainer worthy of much praise. I must say, you do share quite a powerful bond with Bonica. Well then, enough with me. Continue on forth, young challenger. Yeah, if I end up playing another one of these games, it'll be Platinum. Which there is a Touhoumon Platinum. To figure out how to actually play it. Figure out how to make a DS emulator work. No idea how to do any of that stuff. But yeah, once I play that, it'll actually be the first time I played through Platinum. Because, you know, as I've said plenty of times before, never properly played through a Sinnoh game because I had a copy of Pearl that I traded my copy of Soul Silver for with a friend, and it doesn't work anymore, so never finished. And Platinum is Diamond and Pearl, but a lot better, from what I know. It's actually a good game, whereas Diamond and Pearl are questionable. Can you stop? Oh my god. I literally just stand up. I yell at her. No, can't, that's not gonna. But if I literally stand up, she'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to scratch this wall. Right? I'm not supposed to do that. Yeah." All right, that first fight wasn't awful, but it was also the first one. So continue on to the next person. You're a reader. Hahaha, greetings trainer, I'm Mitsuko of the Elite Four. I might be a fan of all Bonica, but Bug-type Bonica are my favorite. Most people are creeped out by them, but I don't think they deserve such a bad reputation. So you do have a type? So does the last guy have a type? Couldn't tell. Don't you agree? They just all look like Wallace for some reason. Oh, no, you're not, I don't remember what that trainer class is called. Skitter Rush. don't even remember what that ability does. Might have been the first time it's ever done anything. Alright, I'm Wriggle, you have high jump kick. You always have high jump kick. What you do. Not even a... I don't even think you're a fighting type, I think you're a bug flying type. Just always kick. I don't know what that is. So I have no idea what I'm supposed to switch into, because that's not a real character. Okay, it's that thing. The hell is that thing? It's ground type, apparently. Don't know why. Yeah, there's a decent chance that at some point I just get a really strong urge to play through Platinum again. And it'll have been enough time for all of the annoying feelings I've felt over the past couple recording sessions with this game to subside. Say past recording sessions as if past couple recording sessions as if there weren't multiple recording sessions before this, where at certain parts of the game was just bullshit. But it's really come to a head with this post game and its annoying trainers. I think Yamame is a poison type, so it shouldn't take very well to an earthquake to the face. You can't do that to me first, it's cheating. Yamame, the characters whose gimmick is manipulating sickness, is not a poison type. So the funny thing is, if I knew less about Touhou, I would have looked at that thing and be like, oh, it's a spider and it's brown. That must mean it's a bug ground type. And I would have been right, apparently, because it's not poison type. I also would have died to not resisted that. Lily White, Rubber Guard. Alright, Miss Ridiculous Tank. Miss 15 levels lower than me and it's not even taking half a health bar to a super effective move. What are the Pokémon in this game and why are they so stupid? Do you have a defense stat and literally nothing else, Lily White? 15 levels higher. You took like 1/5 of the health bar to a super effective attack. Yep. Still died. But Lily White took like no damage, even though she didn't even have a berry either. Like, what the fuck? Let's just switched out, but I didn't. So I hope you just die now. Well, an insect colony always has a queen. We call it a queen, but the insect queen doesn't actually rule the colony. It's the ones that makes all the children. That's what it does. What do I use? Killed all my good options. Can't really do anything but use a max potion and throw rocks at you. There. Even though my bug Bonica have lost, I thoroughly enjoyed our battle. There's something about you I like. You're energetic around your Bonica, and they respond to that by giving it their all. Good luck. Do-do-do-do-do. This is one of the things that makes me wish I actually went through with figuring out how to draw. I would like to draw some of my team sometimes, but never ended up going through with that. Because I focused on other things. Ironically, the main motivation I had at the time to try to figure out how to draw was to make background art for those mashup cover videos I made. You know, a couple of those ended up having art that I made. And I, like, stopped making those types of videos not long after I stopped trying to learn how to draw. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of embarrassed by some of those videos. But, you know, if I allowed potential embarrassment to stop me from doing something, I would have not ended up doing many of the things I've done. Oh yeah, new challenger at last. I'm Ao Azure, the Steel Master. Living in Java all my life has toughened my body to be resilient. And the same applies to my Borika. What makes you think you can beat our raw power? Prepare yourself. Well, hopefully you look like fighting type man, so hopefully fighting type man dies to... yeah. The intro is just... ugh. Yoki's a fighting type? Since fucking when? Dark Pulse. There we go. Komachi? Fighting type? Why? The character, you just see, this character has a scythe, so they're a fighting type now? Doesn't even have the scythe in her sprite. It's that really weird sprite where she has an aura that's the exact same color as her hand, so if you actually look close enough at that sprite, it just fucking looks like a mess. What the hell's going on there? How did I know that would happen? And I know you outspeed me and kill me instantly. Luna, fucking stop dying to shit you shouldn't die to. It's so fucking annoying how Luna just dies to things she fucking shouldn't die to. Like, is Drawn Line a priority move, and that's why he keeps killing Luna before she can do anything? Jesus, I haven't had to deal with a Pokemon so weak that it dies priority move since Romilia. Oh, she's doing the thing. She's doing the thing where she outspeeds my whole team, and that's she got one Swords Dance off, my entire team just dies. And because Saragamaru didn't kill you instantly, because God forbid I kill something 10 levels lower than me instantly. Oh, you... Fuck you! Can you die? Can you just fucking die? No, my entire team's dead. This sucks. This fucking sucks. Okay, luckily, I somehow didn't die instantly here, so the entire game's not over. Fucking awful game design. Here's my Pokemon. It has sturdy, so you can't kill it instantly, and then it has a speed berry, so it goes faster than you if it wasn't faster than you already, and then it uses Swords Dance, so it has super attack, so it just fucking outspeeds everything you got, and kills you instantly. Like, wow! I never want to play anything you make ever again! Revives out. Never playing this game again. Never playing this game again. Wait, I had Ron in front. Whoops. Let's do that again. Did I switch that? Yep. Well, you went 2 battles without making me not want to play the game anymore. That's, less than half. Good job. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Marasa did decently against us last time. Never mind, apparently she didn't. Okay. Maybe Sarah Kamara was a better option. Third trainer. I'm not even on the champion yet, I'm already doing this. Try you. There we go. Alright, so what do I do about this piece of shit? Die to Earthquake, maybe? Probably not. I think this thing has fighting type moves. Yep, does it immediately. I'm gonna die to Earthquake. Why is it not dead? Like, why the fuck does this thing refuse to die in one hit? It won't fucking die in one hit. It just won't do it. It just hangs on. It doesn't. I don't even think it has sturdy. I think it just won't fucking die in one hit. It's at the very edge, and it just refuses to fucking die. That was a crit. No, it has sturdy. Yeah, this is genuinely the worst, one of the worst things I've ever seen ever. It's only not for, it only doesn't destroy me because Kagero is just that good, I guess. Don't know why. She's died to many fighting type attacks before. I guess save here, because I'm pretty sure we've done pretty good so far, so just... Last time the Sakia killed my entire team, so let's try to not allow that to happen again. Roll for the right answer, do you die to Dark? Do what I did on the champion, again. Knife Wave. You are one of the last trainers in the game, and you have a random 1 to 5 move, and it hit me 5 times. Unless, God forbid, you have the fucking thing that Aya has, where you always hit 5 on 1 to 5 moves. Yeah, that crit was necessary, sure. I didn't need to fucking do that! Love when I press the button before I mean to, and I don't hit Aqua Jet. So, if you hit 5 times in a row, I know you have one of the worst abilities ever concocted. Now you're just using Icicle. Yes, you definitely. This is another 1 to 5 move. And this one's gonna kill me. I don't know why you didn't use it the first time then. So you lulled me into a false sense of security thinking you couldn't kill Ron instantly when you actually could, because you just didn't use the move that kills me instantly last time for some fucking reason. Third trainer 5, and it's already something I could have gone my entire life without experiencing, and it would have been better. Can you do anything? You know, Power Aya was a mistake, right? That's why they made a whole fucking type to counter it. Well, no, just give another Pokemon the same ability. You know what Pokemon has that ability in actual Pokemon? Shinshino. Which is not a good Pokemon. You don't give stupidly good abilities to good Pokemon. That's the fucking point. But no! You can give really good abilities to all Pokemon. You know what? Why don't we give, like... You know, here's my idea for Pokemon. Pokemon that's got, like, 200 base attack, but also has that ability that Azumarill has that doubles that attack. It just sounds like a great idea. Let's give it to the champion. What do I fucking do? I'm stuck again. I'm stuck again. Grind it to level 90, and I'm stuck again because my Pokemon aren't good enough. Maybe I should end it here. Maybe I should just be like, fuck it, this game's not worth finishing. Because I'm reaching that point. 25 minutes, that's long enough for a part. Why? Why would I ever kill anything? Why? Fuck you. Good. Well, my hope is that whenever I end up playing Platinum, that it's better balanced than this. It's a post game, it's supposed to be really hard. You know, there's a difference between really hard and just stupid. H. Kane. Which one is H? I don't know which one H is. They call that Helper Kane in the other ones, but there's no, that's not how these puppets work, so what the hell is H. Kane? Yeah, I assume so. Yeah, feel our raw power. Yeah, that's what you have. Extremely annoying and cheap berry and sturdy and sword stance tactics. No, raw power, that's what that is. No way, you're the real deal, kid. Gotta hand it to you, kid. You sure gave me my Bonico workout, but just wait until you see what lies ahead. Well, go for it. Two more trainers, I don't have to play this game anymore. Two more trainers, and I don't have to play this game ever again. Didn't mean to do that, but whatever, I have plenty of hyper motions. Yeah, I appreciate how long this post game is. It's cool that they added a bunch of stuff, but some of these battles are just makes me wish a skip battle button was just unironically a thing. Do you want to skip this battle and go to the next one? Because there are quite a couple trainers where I would have pressed that button. Ah, isn't this a surprise? Welcome, I'm Ichi of the Elite Four. Remember me? No, we last met on Route 102 in Hoenn all that time ago. Really? 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 They're setting up foreshadowing, and then there's just kind of like, what was even the point of doing that? Where it's been so long, where it's like, yep, that was a thing, sure. Episode 500 of Dragon Ball Z. You remember that character that showed up in episode 3 and said 5 lines? Never watched Dragon Ball, I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. You certainly have grown a lot since then, I can tell. Well, I'm not holding anything back this time, let's do this! You have unique dialogue if I was using the Satsuki you gave me? I highly doubt it. And you start off with this stupid thing whose type I can't remember. Great. Squibber Dance. Makes your special attack and speed better, so you just kill me. Alright, so that was clearly the wrong option. Wonder what this Pokemon whose type I can't possibly tell what it is weak to. Maybe it dies to Earthquake. Or maybe it doesn't, because it looks like an electric type, but it also looks like it might be a flying type. Clearly that was the wrong option. Alright, Soroba, maybe? Maybe her? Earth Power? Alright. It's probably the best that's gonna get, so save there, I guess. Save slot 10, just so I don't end up fucking soft blocking myself again. Elise? Yeah, this stupid thing. I really hope this isn't the champion theme too. I'd rather hear any other thing. Kagero can tank a Swords Dance Yumeko, but she, as soon as you throw a Focus Blast on her, she's done. She's just fucking done. Can't do anything about it. Every time. So yeah, my pro gamer tip, if you ever want to play this game, look up what the actual good Pokemon are and use them. Don't just do what I did and pick some Pokemon you thought would be cool to use and think that'd be good enough, because it's very clearly not. Not at all. You know, Pokemon, they have like the like battle leagues and stuff. They make those for the competitive teams, and they have like their normal post game that have like their level systems and stuff, and use that for the team you've been using for the whole game. My soft locked. I think I might be. Might be. I'm not above just ending it here. I'm really not. Think I'm doing this again? You think I'm gonna go and grind level 100? Fuck no. If you checkmated my entire team because you outspeed everything I have and kill me instantly, then that's the end of the series. There's nothing more I can say about that. Someone can just not die instantly. That'd be fantastic. Anyone I have, not just die instantly. Why you're not a dark type, but apparently you aren't. But at least you're dead here, unless you get a crit. I'm not complaining about the music, but like it's kind of fitting with what this game has become. Noise. What's this I hear? Just noise. I've got some bad news for you, boys. There is a simple truth that you cannot ignore. My car is made out of fucking gold. Every single fucking piece of my car is made of gold. I don't understand how you can claim to have a car that is more valuable than mine. It just doesn't make any sense. Alright. So how this matchup is going, just because Ron is basically dead, I'm happy to do this. Do you have a type? Can't tell. This has been a consistent type the whole time. Because believe it or not, it's hard to look at Touhou characters and immediately recognize a type similarity compared to Pokemon, where like 70% of the Pokemon that are a type are like, you can tell by the fucking color. I want a Touhoumon game that has to abide by that rule. You have to be like you have to take someone who knows jack shit about Touhou, and they have to be able to tell what type it is based on the color. That's what you have to base the type off of. So it's green, it better fucking be grass or bug type. Then Kagero front follows that. She's got ground, so she's ground. Yes. Took way longer than it should have. E-medicine, man, wouldn't it be fantastic if my psychic type wasn't basically dead right now? I mean, you got mana burst. your second to last trainer in the Champion Elite Four, a Pokemon with Spore. Yep. That basically goes without saying. I shouldn't need to say anything about that. That fully goes without saying. Why that's... Why? Just why? Okay. Good thing full heals also work on confusion. Alright, so, can I move? Am I allowed to do that? Am I allowed to move? Yeah. Yeah, I think this is, I think this one decision right here to make this thing, it basically summarizes a lot of the things wrong with this game. This one decision right here. I don't know what Rumi's weak to. Why does Rumi have Brick Break? I don't know. I don't know why you switched out, but you did. Now I need to use another Hyper Potion. I am breaking bricks. I assume your Rumia can't use Drain Punch, because I can't imagine why you would give a Pokemon Brick Break instead of Drain Punch when they have like the same power from what I remember. Unless you think I'm going to use Screens, which maybe, considering how stupid most of these fights are, you probably should be doing stuff like this to Screens to make them not terrible. Remelia. No, she's Flying type. I say as if she isn't gonna outspeed Luna and kill her in one hit anyway, like she always does. Okay, why do trainers like to use one turn protect? Is this just a fault of Gen 3 AI that just like doing this? You just no matter how high level I make you guys, you just can't kill something with a super effective hit in one turn. Just never do it. You guys can never do it. Whatever, she didn't really do much of anything, did she? And she's back. Jeropa has max health now, so I can just... Yo, Psychic can be done with this. I say if she isn't gonna spam Spore and make this go on for 5 more minutes. I knew we'd battle again someday. Oh, I can actually move. There. Wow, you really are strong after all. Congratulations, you've defeated the Elite Four of the Grand League, but ahead is the champion, and I hear he isn't above dirty tricks. You saying the shit you use aren't? So we have a trainer that the game even admits is bullshit, and he has a hard mode with level 100 bullshit Pokemon. This is the reloaded version. You know what, I've said it, enhanced reloaded about 500 times. You know what the reloaded means? It means this is a like changed version. The original version of this game was worse. God. Some video games should be, like, classified as a form of torture, and that might be one of them. La da da da. I saved both of them. So I can use both of them so I don't end up fucking myself if I only end up using one of them. If I end up putting one of them in a bad spot. It's 40 minutes, so this is gonna be an hour-long part. But, you know, it's the finale, it can be longer. Why are Frog and Bird? Sponika plush. Okay. Harris, welcome, I'm Harris. Who the fuck? The Grand Champion of the Grand League. So Grinko, you must be quite strong to have made it this far. I'm glad that I can battle against such a strong trainer. Well, let's begin. Ah! Steven again. Oh, I read this wrong. The guide says head back to Serbia City and challenge the Grand League. And then after that, there's another fight after this, and that's the guy who can have level 100s. Alright, never mind. This is gonna be over an hour. There's another fucking guy after this. U-turn. Really? Starting with U-turn. Never seen that Yoma before. You have Greninja. You have Greninja. You have Greninja. I have moves with no PP. Oh, well, didn't know that. Just look at my PP, didn't do that. That looks good. That looks good. Have I really only used you for one move? Wow. You haven't been doing much. Just give an elixir for Thunderbolt. Elixir, where are you? You can buy elixirs. No, ethers, that's what you can buy. Drain Punch needs more. I've apparently used all of my Earthquakes. So I guess that's all you've been doing? Using Earthquake? You use, like, Rock Slide, like, once or twice. Yeah, this part's gonna be like an hour and a half long at this point, but I don't care. I said this was gonna be the last part, and that's gonna be the last part. So, yeah. Never gonna say welcome back to Enhanced Reloaded ever again. Right, what did he start with? Like it matters. He started with something that used fucking U-turn. Agro? I don't know. Yeah, you don't forcefully start a cutscene, so I can save here if I want to. Da dee da 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 dee da. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I think that Touhoumon Platinum is for the most part like just replacing the puppets with the Pokemon. It's not trying to be anything more. So maybe that ran really well, so let's just save that there. So maybe that means it'll be just a Pokemon game and not whatever this game was sometimes. Night days. Do. Nice. Do. Mimi-chan, cause you gotta have the fucking missile, don't you? I still don't know what this thing is. It's like flying something. I don't think I have anything to hit this with. Cause it uses Sky Uppercut and kills Saragamaru instantly. So what the hell do I even do to this thing? I don't know. Maybe it doesn't resist ground? No, it does. That was the right decision. Like how I have no answer to this thing, and then just have this bunch of fucking strong trainers have one. That's cool. Maybe you don't kill me instantly? Oh, you definitely do. Alright. Man, if I didn't have save states, I never would have beaten this game. Stopped playing a long time ago. Next Transsensory? Okay, that killed you instantly. No idea why. Not gonna question it. Alright, you have a Pokemon that should never be given to an enemy trainer in a Pokemon game. Protean Greninja. Another one, because Niue wasn't enough. You needed another one, and this is X-Yomo, so you know it has, like, perfect you know it has the godliest of stats because it has X in the name, which means it's really good. Yeah, that obviously wasn't the right option. I don't even know why I picked it, to be honest. Alright, so you are 4 different types. Which is why this was a stupid idea in general. Protean Greninja, just kind of a stupid idea. Yeah, it's Pokemon that can just switch into potentially 4 different types immediately. Yep, that's not stupid at all, yeah. You fake out, so it can, you know, if it can't kill me instantly with 1 hit, it's definitely gonna kill me instantly with 2. Yep. I'm playing Fantasy Bandwars right now. Still playing this because I want to finish it. This game was fun once upon a time. Shadow Punch? Nope. Fire Punch. So I don't know, let's try that next time. Maybe I'll die to that. So, when you give a Pokemon really strong attack stats, sometimes if you go a bit too overboard with that, you might want to give it some weaker defenses so I can actually do something. But instead, this thing kills me in 2 hits, and I do 1/5 of its health bar with every single possible thing I can hit it with. I'm not above ending it right here. I'm really not. If I can't figure out if this thing's still alive in 10 minutes, this is the end of the series. And what a fitting end it would be. What a fitting end it would be. I already tried this. Yeah, Luna can't do anything because gets outsped and it dies by that. Yeah, this might be it. This one Pokemon might softlock me because it counters my entire team. Single Pokemon countering an entire team because it can be 4 different types. Really good idea. No problem whatsoever. Really, no problem whatsoever. I can't think of a single reason why this would be a stupid idea. Oh, you see, we explained that he's not above cheating in the explanation, so, you know, you should expect to not even have remotely any fun at all. In fact, you should just turn the game off. Thinking about it. Thinking about it. Dark Pulse? Hey, can I check to see if this works? So you can fucking stop doing critical hits so I can actually check if this works or not? If this is a viable option, am I allowed to check that, or are you just gonna crit me every time? Oh, kills me. So Ron's not an option at all, because if the AI is smart, it'll kill me instantly. Sometimes it's stupid. I'm not going down that road. Well, technically, if the AI is stupid enough to choose a wrong move, I don't get instantly killed. Maybe this is a viable option. Maybe. Poison Claw? United Poison Claw? Hmm? Yeah, this might be it. I think this is it. Unbelievable. This is actually the end of the series. I literally can't do anything. This thing has 4 super effective stab options, and I can never take care of its weaknesses because it can change it every turn. This is actually where it ends. Should I name this part? I want to name it like an underwhelming finale, but is it really underwhelming? I mean, this is exactly what should be expected by this point, right? Mm-hmm. Earthquake. 100, 100. Well, Pokemon's got a pretty damn good attack stat. Didn't even reach the L in level. Didn't I name the last part of Enhanced Reloaded like I'm done? That wasn't even like a rage quit or anything. I was just like, I don't want to finish the game, but I did the battles I was a part of. But this is an I'm done moment right here. There's literally nothing I can do but what, grind to level 100? I don't even know if that's enough. How many times has something 15 levels lower than me just killed everything I have instantly, even despite the level gap? I think there's literally nothing why did you do that? What the fuck was the point of doing that? I hate you. Now you're just wasting my time. Now it's like, oh, you might be able to kill the rest of the team, and then maybe you won't be stuck. There'll only be 1 Pokemon left, except I can't do anything to that fucking Pokemon. Well, this thing's a piece of shit, isn't it? You gonna fucking die anytime soon? hallway? This is the worst Pokemon battle I have ever experienced in my entire life. If there's something worse than this, it shouldn't exist. Say as if, you know, Kaizo hacks that are purposely made to be the worst thing ever don't exist when they do. I am at +6. Although I think you're at +6 just offense, because you've been using that stupid move, so whatever. It's just maxed healed again. This is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, why would you make this? This is so fucking stupid. Like, yeah, this Yukari just sits here and wastes your fucking time. I'm gonna use a fucking ether. Well. There. Alright, so Ron is at +6. Either I can use that to my advantage to kill this thing, because there's no way I'm beating this thing without stat buffs, or it has the ability to kill Ron instantly without me being able to move, in which case it doesn't even matter that I'm at +6, so I just lose. Something tells me the second thing's about to happen. It has a dark type move, and I'm almost dead. Well, at least you made something that can serve as a example of what not to do. That's what you've done here. Alright. And it's done. It made enough stupid moves in a row. Because it killed Saragamaru instantly, like 10 times now. It finally, I got lucky enough for it to make a series of stupid enough moves to where I can keep playing the game. My god. Yoshika. Okay. Time to finish this one way or another. You dare wear the face of Steven Stone. I think he'd ever be brought down to doing shit like that. I know that's a thing where, like, I've heard sometimes people use a puppet in one of these games will make them like a character more. How often do you think it's the case where there'll be a boss fight in one of these puppet games where there's one that's so fucking obnoxious and it makes people hate the character? Wouldn't be surprised if there's at least a couple people that hate Aya because of Power Aya. You fucking idiot. That's how you're ending this battle? Parasoning yourself to death? What the fuck is wrong with you? I don't have to do anything, because you literally killed yourself, but maybe I'll kill you before that kills you. Parasong's won. You about to die? Oh, you're... Yeah, it doesn't really matter when you use recover, when you just parasong yourself. Alright. Bye. Dumbass. Yeah, I'd be pretty speechless if I did something that stupid too. Oh, even I wasn't enough to stop you? That's why you stopped yourself, huh? It's like an ego thing. It's like, no, you didn't beat me. I forfeit at the end because I killed my Yoshika. Congratulations, Grinko. You're now the champion of the Java Grand League. By the way, did you ever battle with Aichi of that place? I assume you haven't battled with Aichi. Have you? Then it would be best if you battle with Aichi after this. You know what? Maybe I won't do it, just to spite you. Anyway, come with me to the Hall of Fame. See the same cutscene again? It's the same 6 Pokemon I've used the entire time. Despite the many times the game's been hinting that I should use someone else. Hey, you know those Lost Word Pokemon? Those ones with really good stats? You should probably use those. Because, you know, your Pokemon aren't good enough to not get fucked. I might want to use those instead. Nope. Used my team. Probably would have had a much less painful experience if I didn't. I'm not doing this again. Hey, there's more Pokemon on the screen now, because I caught more things since the last time this happened. He's going so fast. He's so fast, yes. I know. Hi, Mom. I never gave my mom my phone number. Dad, give me that badge, and here's something from your... I didn't know you had this unique dialogue, Mother. How are you doing? Okay, your mom has unique dialogue when you get your Pokedex and when you meet your dad. I didn't know that. Hey, you know what's fan-fucking-tastic? I still don't have Fly. So I still have to get Kaneko from this fucking Pokemart, and then fly to Dewford, and then get on a boat. I didn't do this, we'll do it anyway. It's over an hour and I'm still playing this game because the game really wants me to fight Aichi. Because he's a character I'm supposed to care about for some reason. Because he did like 2 things earlier. Which, to be fair, it's more than 99% of Pokemon characters do. It's hilarious how many Pokemon characters do nothing, basically. But because they're, you know, a Pokemon character, they're like, people love them. My favorite character, she's the gym leader, she's like the 6th gym leader in this region, and she has like 2 speeches, the one you do before you battle her and the one you do after. She's great. Ironic, I say while I'm playing the Touhou game. Like, the game where, you know, there's like a shit ton of characters where, you know, they have like 2 speeches and that's it. Depending on the game, they might not even have dialogue. Alright. Aichi. If that's your name, I don't fucking remember. I just faced literally the worst battle I've ever experienced in a Pokemon game. If you are somehow worse than that, I will be legitimately impressed. Here we go. By the way, I have a favor to ask you. I saw you recently. Well, I want to battle you. Do you want to battle with me? A normal one? So yeah, if I say no, then that's when you get 6 level 100 X Pokemon, which is probably the worst thing anyone's ever made. So I'm not gonna do that. You don't even. Why do some characters just not have unique dialogue, unique battle music? Like this guy of all that he has. This is a joke. Okay. This is a joke. I understand. I understand that this is a joke. This is a joke. Okay. No, never mind. Apparently he just starts off doing that. Okay. Alright, so you're an ex-Pokemon, so you're about to be something really stupid, so hopefully, yeah. At least it's a 6v5 now, because your first Pokemon was a waste of time. I guess that was a legitimate strategy you have for some reason. You just want to really weaken my first Pokemon. Well, obviously that wasn't the correct option, now was it? Imagine playing this game fairly. Fucking slog that would be. Okay, so the possibility of me stopping before I finish a battle because I can't beat a single Pokemon is still on the table. Good to know. That was a super effective hit. That was a super effective hit. Yep. Strong enough to almost kill me instantly. And, I'm not grinding level 100 to make this a beatable battle. I'm simply not going to do that. So, I don't know. If I can't kill this X and I, that's the end of the series, because I'm so fucking sick of this game. Of course, that doesn't affect you at all, why would it? Of course she's levitating. She's literally levitating in the sprite. Well, you know how many sprites are levitating in this game that don't actually have levitate or flying? At least more than one, I'm pretty sure. Well, that's a start, I guess. That's not. You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm actually gonna have to do this. Okay. For the first time, I think this entire game, I'm going to use paralysis for a reason other than making legendaries easier to catch. Because I need you to not outspeed me so I can actually do something. Except you have the chance to kill Luna instantly, and the only way this strategy works is if you're dumb enough to not just pick that option. Yeah. Fight HE. Yeah, the game really wants you to fight HE. You know, the game really fucking wants you to fight HE. The game really, really, really wants you to fucking fight HE. This Ultra Form has 6 of these assholes. And that's all for Pokemon Enhanced Reloaded. Touhoumon World Link Revised is the name of the game, right? I'm done. It's almost an hour and 10 minutes. If I do with that what I just did with the previous battle, I'll be here for almost 2 hours, and I do not care anymore. So, yeah, this game, you know, I like a lot of things about it. I like the simplified types and stuff, and, you know, Emerald's a good game. I got to play it. It was pretty cool. And, you know, all this post-game stuff is cool. It's just the battles some of them are fucking atrocious, especially the longer the game goes on. So, yep. I said this earlier, but yeah, pro tip, if you play this game, look into which Pokemon are actually good. Because if you try to be like me and try to play the game with a team, and not just, I don't know, start using the legendaries after you catch them, you get what happened here. And what happened here was not exactly fun. So, yep, I'm done with this game. Unless I suddenly feel a really strong desire to play Pokemon again, which isn't, there's a low possibility of that. It'll be a while before I play another one. But yep, that's all for this. No more Touhoumon. So bye.